The Conservative MP Dominic Grieve has faced death threats after leading a parliamentary rebellion that resulted in the Prime Minister's first defeat on Brexit. The former Tory Attorney General has reported incidents to the police. Other colleagues who rebelled have also come under pressure. The thing which continues to cause me concern is not that people will disagree vigorously with the positions we take, but that the atmosphere is so febrile that it leads firstly to people not listening to what the debate is about, secondly suggests that any questions around Brexit amount to an intention to sabotage, and, thirdly, results in some people expressing themselves in terms that at times include death threats, he told The Guardian. Death threats should have no part in the political process of a democracy. Grieve also questioned the response of some newspapers to the vote, including a front-page story in the Daily Mail that claimed 11 Tory self-consumed malcontents had betrayed their leader, party and 17.4 million Brexit voters and had increased the possibility of a Marxist in No 10. He added, the form of reporting that the Daily Mail adopts is an incitement to obscuring what the issues actually are. That then adds to the atmosphere. Earlier May was warned she could face another Commons defeat unless she backed down over plans to write the date of Britain's exit from the EU into law. Downing Street said there were no plans to withdraw the government's amendment to the EU withdrawal bill, which spells out that the UK's membership of the Union will end at 11 p.m. on the 29th of March, 2019. Grieve, who led the Tory revolt on Wednesday night, said he was sure the government would be defeated on the measure, while fellow rebel Stephen Hammond called on ministers and whips to negotiate over the proposal. The prospect of another Commons reverse will increase the pressure on the Chief Whip, Julian Smith, following claims from rebels that Wednesday's defeat could have been prevented if the government had engaged with them. Grieve told BBC Newsnight, I hope very much it won't be necessary, because if the government comes back with that date I am sure the government will be defeated, and I have no desire to defeat the government or be involved in the government's defeat a second time. Hammond told the BBC, that's a week to go in negotiations in terms of whether that's going to be put to the House of Commons and whether it's really necessary. People will take their view at the time. The shadow Brexit Secretary, Keir Starmer, said the vote on the date amendment was an accident waiting to happen and called on the government to drop the ill-conceived gimmick.